Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about how you can fix channel imbalance in a lot of IEMs. And this is coming from somebody that has had a decent amount of channel imbalance in the past with IEMs that I've just developed over time, including the Critical Zero Red, which recently developed. In fact, I think it developed like a day ago, and it just all of a sudden happened after I've been using these for about 5 months. And it sucks that it happened in the first place. But now that I know how to fix it, at least it makes it easier and I don't have to return these and send them out to warranty. Because that's what a lot of warranty returns honestly are for, or fixes, is to just replace the filter. Because it wasn't even the IEMs, it wasn't because they were like short circuiting or anything, or because like it was actually getting quieter. It was because I think the filter was just getting dug and dug in more and more, and also just earwax just kept getting built up in the right ear. I'm not exactly sure why the right ear just all of a sudden got quieter than the left after, again, 5 months of using it, but still, at least I figured out the reason why it's happening. The thing that sucks about removing filters is that, for one, you will need a pair of tweezers, but it's really not that hard to honestly find tweezers nowadays. And then you could just remove the metal grill, and then sometimes they will have a, like, not really silicone. I think it's maybe silicone, but it's, a dampener. It's stuck onto the actual housing of the, the shell before you get to the actual driver. I would recommend removing that because I had to do that in order to get rid of the channel imbalance issue with the right ear being, again, a lot quieter than the left. And so now it is fixed. Unfortunately, removing that filter now means that it is way, way sharper and way more sibilant because the filter basically gets rid of a lot of the high end. So unfortunately, you will need to most likely just buy a new filter. I mean, why would you reuse the same filter that caused the channel imbalance in the first place? Doesn't make a ton of sense, but I've heard that the Moondrop filters for like their variations and blessing line of IEMs are pretty good, and I will probably get some of those filters because I've heard they just last a little longer than, default standard ass filters that come with a lot of IEMs, and they're good. They're not that like expensive. They're decently cheap. So yeah, I'll probably just get a pair of those. So these won't sound nearly as harsh as they do right now. But again, that channel imbalance issue that I had is completely gone. And I also had a channel imbalance issue on my Moondrop Chews that developed over time, similar to these, but it happened even sooner. And what do you know? As soon as I removed that little metal grill, that little filter on top, it got rid of that channel imbalance issue. And that's what a lot of, again, warranty returns are because of channel imbalance. It's because of the, the filter just building up earwax or just breaking over time or just getting pushed and pushed further into your ear and causing it to get smushed or something like that. Again, I'm not exactly sure why the filter just all of a sudden killed itself after about 5 months of using it, but still, at least I figured out why it was happening and why it was not the actual IEM itself like short circuiting or fucking breaking or whatever. It was because of the filter that actually housed the IEM itself, or that was like, in that little stem area of the IEM. So again, if you have this issue, just get a pair of tweezers, get rid of the metal grill. If there's a little dampener in there, then get rid of that because that's most likely what's also causing the channel imbalance issue. And then once you get those removed, then I recommend getting, again, like Moondrop variation filters or something like that, because I think it works for like most IEMs, and then just putting it into the IEM itself. It's a little bit of a tedious process, keep in mind, but it's a lot less tedious than an IEM having channel imbalance issues and you having to go into settings and changing the balance of the IEM itself every single time. It's really fucking annoying. I hate that it keeps clanging up against the table, but you get my point. That's basically it. Or table, I mean desk. So yeah, that is basically going to be it, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.